heard it from Dimitri. We're at the finals here, the men's absolute cash prize division here at Copa, Virginia. We have Tyler Bunting in the white and brown rash guard and Gabriel Almeida in the black and red rash guard. This should be a fun one.
Tyler coming out after a very nice, very quick submission win in his quarterfinals match with the lat takedown. Beautiful lat drop.
Yeah, really, really nice sequence there. We saw Tyler in his first match hit some really quick wrestling. I think finished the first match in his in this bracket, and it had to be under 30 seconds, Zach.
And Tyler Bunting scoring on Gabriel Almeida with that lat drop. Almeida down 2 points, 6:45 left on the clock, climbing that guard up.
Almeida looking to trap that arm for that arm bar, but Tyler does a really good job of being diligent with it, getting the arm back inside. Almeida's playing this odd to the side guard, looking for the triangle here on Tyler Bunting. He does have the leg scooped. He is going to be able to get one of the arms out and in. Tyler still has his hand together there, which makes this difficult to finish. Tyler also significantly bigger than Gabriel Almeida here. Tyler doing a great job of sitting back here out of the triangle. Almeida still working on that arm.
Almeida leaning his body weight over, trying to potentially get the sweep off of this triangle. Tyler, as long as he keeps that hand inside the triangle, he can be safe here, although it is an uncomfortable position to be in, especially with someone like Gabriel Almeida.
Yeah, it'll fatigue the arm too, but again, it does buy you time, especially with the size advantage that Tyler has. It's a really, really good strategy. Almeida switching here for the armbar, swings the leg over, then elects to go back for the triangle. Tyler putting really nice, heavy pressure into Gabriel Almeida.
Potentially looking to try to stack out of this triangle. Puts a lot of torque on the neck there, but it can be done.
Yeah, and Almeida's doing a really good job of not just being directly down.
Almeida potentially looking for the omoplata here. He's got Tyler's arm locked in, and he's figure forward his legs around Tyler's shoulder.
Yeah, there might be a slicer here. From our angle, it's really difficult to see the hand positioning that Almeida's electing to go for here. Tyler, I think, still has his hands together. Really, really good sequence there. Almeida's going to get an advantage for that.
And this is pretty standard attack profile from Almeida. He's constantly looking for the submission. Tyler doing an excellent job maintaining the defense, and he is up 2 points with 5:30 left on the clock.
Yeah, really, really thoughtful defense. Again, never push the pace too much, never give Almeida an opportunity to kind of swing over and really pull the arm out like we saw Almeida do in his recent match in this tournament.
And that's really the smart play there. Almeida climbing his way up, trying to create some momentum here.
Got the arm in. Tyler passes off of the arm in here.
No points until Tyler's able to clear this submission. Almeida hanging on to the arm in guillotine here. Potentially looking to invert with it as Tyler works his way around.
Almeida holding on to it, but Tyler's doing a very, very good job of continuing to progress there.
Smart jiu-jitsu from Almeida there, hanging on to that submission until he's able to re-guard.
Mirrored advantages on either side, one of which is called back. Almeida going to be awarded an advantage here. Head referee is going to call back for it. We're going to end both guys up on the feet again. We're going to restart the action.
Now, last time these two were on the feet, Tyler was able to pull off a really nice-looking lat drop and score these 2 points that he's got on the board. It'd be interesting to see how Almeida responds after that initial series.
Yeah, again, it is right now up 2-0 in favor of Tyler. Almeida, again, shoots a double. We're going to stop the action.
Good work from the ref there, keeping the athletes safe, preventing them from running into the judges' table there.
We just saw Almeida in ADCC trials where there are no borders, and so he's probably a little more used to that style of action. But here at Copa, Virginia, we have pretty strict mat enforcement areas. We try to keep the athletes on the mat.
Both these guys leaning heavy into one another.
Yeah, again, and that's a little bit of what gave Tyler that initial lap drop sequence early in the match, was that heavy pressure from both athletes. I'm curious to see. We have Gabriel shoot. Nice underhook here. Tyler and everyone pushing back to the center of the mat. Tyler hits a really nice outside ankle pick that Almeida is able to scramble out of and get it back to the feet. We now have Tyler with 2 advantages and Gabriel also with 2 advantages, but Tyler has 2 points as well with 3:20 left in the match.
Almeida with his
Uchimata
attempt. Climbing through the back. What a beautiful response from Almeida there.
We're going to roll him back, or we are potentially going to restart. Back onto the feet. Gabriel Almeida is going to get an advantage for that. Really, really uncommon to see the Uchimata and Nogi.
And it's uncommon because it's hard to finish, but in this particular case, Gabriel Almeida's attempt was to take the back immediately afterward in a nice little scramble there. So,
yeah, again, Tyler did a really good job of lifting his hand on the outside to prevent Almeida from easily being able to get the back. Almeida with an inside trip into the guard.
Almeida going to get 2 points for that inside trip. Almeida is now up 1 advantage, 2-2 on the board.
2:40 left in the match.
That was a key score there for Almeida. Really changes the pace of this match now.
Yeah, absolutely. We know Almeida just has a phenomenal top game, and his passing is literally world class. And so I'm curious to see how Tyler is going to deal with Almeida on top.
Tyler looking to get some double wrist controls. Techs up. That seems like a smart move here. Almeida pulling guard right away. Also very smart strategic jiu-jitsu here.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense with 2 minutes left in the match. Again, Tyler very, very even in the wrestling exchanges, and so Almeida very, very strong guard player. It makes sense that he's going to want to play from the guard.
A little bit of a wardrobe adjustment here.
Yep, we have a pocket for Almeida that he needs to tuck back in, so he's tucked that back in.
We're back to the action here.
Just under 2 minutes left to work for both athletes. Gabriel Almeida currently up 1 advantage in this finals match here at Copa, Virginia.
Forcing the half guard there. Almeida's looking to get that reverse Kimura potentially that we saw him playing earlier.
Yeah, he also hits a nice lever sweep from this position, like essentially a reverse scissor sweep, some people call it.
Either way, Almeida's doing a really nice job keeping his back off the mat and keeping him to the outside. Tyler's goal here should be to get some of that forward pressure down and get Almeida a little more square to him. Almeida opts to transition into the closed guard here.
And I think that's a great option for him. Again, we saw him crawl that up and work towards that triangle early in the match. It wouldn't surprise me to see him sort of implement a similar strategy late in the match with just over a minute left to work.
Tyler standing to potentially try to pass here, maybe looking for that log splitter in some way. Almeida underhooks the leg.
Yeah, we almost saw a nice like throw open sweep guard pass from Tyler there. He's reaching back in that position, makes it really hard for Almeida to shoot the triangle, and potentially he can open up the legs and throw by and work a pass.
30 seconds left in this match. Gabriel Almeida is up 1 advantage, 2-2. A score from either of these athletes would likely secure the match.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, you're fighting for really small margins with 20 seconds left to go.
Almeida's guard retention is impeccable, though.
Yeah, truly world class there.
Almeida looking for that 2-on-1 grip. Potentially looking to stand up here. Inverts.
And we're going to score an advantage. Even on the judges' scorecard. And we're going to go to a decision here. And we're going to give it to Tyler Bunting here. No, Gabriel Almeida.
Gabriel Almeida.
We're gonna clarify here.
A little discussion with the judges. Just to clarify.
We're going to give it to Gabriel Almeida.
And that makes sense. Gabriel was on the offensive more often. Very, very good jiu-jitsu from both guys. An incredibly close match for Tyler against a world-class competitor.
Yeah, absolutely great match, great tournament here at Copa, Virginia. How you doing? We are here with Gabriel Almeida, the winner of the Copa Virginia Cash Prize Tournament here in Annandale, Virginia, coming off with a win of Copa Elite 3 as well. Just got a chance to interview you a couple weeks ago after winning that. So how does your preparation change? You've been competing a ton recently. You recently were in the finals of 88 kilograms at both ADCC trials in South America, coming off of Copa Elite. How does your preparation change going from, two pretty different rule sets? How does that inform your training?
So the rule set you guys have here is a rule set I competed throughout most of my life. I did IBJJF from white to black belt, keep doing it. So it's very close to what I work with. And so like for me it wasn't a big change since like it's already within me, IBJJF, like I fight this, I always prepare for the rule set, like so the strategy, everything in there is what I know how to do, The ADCC style is what I had to prepare a little bit more because there's a lot of changes, a lot of different little things that you have to do, and like with point situation. So that for me was more of a preparation in terms of strategy, how to perform there. But regardless of rule set, my style of fighting is always pushing forward, going for the submission. And I feel like anywhere you go, if you fight like that, you're gonna do good. So that's what I look for in all my matches. So that's why like also I'm able to come back off like a setback in the beginning of the match, like already like scored early on me, and I'm being able to get back because I keep pushing and I keep trying to go for the win and try to get the submission or try to at least like score and get ahead of my opponent.
Yeah, you had to really come from behind win here in the finals to take the Cash Prize Absolute Division. How does you've been training again and competing in Virginia and then down in South America and Brazil and then coming back to Virginia all in the span of a month. How does that travel affect your ability to compete? Are there any kind of challenges that come with traveling and competing so frequently in so many different places?
Of course, like when you travel far, I just came back from Brazil. So after I spent like 2.5 weeks in Brazil, I came back this past Sunday night, so I only had this week here in North Carolina where I live at to prepare. Actually come from an injury I had in one of my matches at ADCC trials, actually in my semi before the final with Pedro. It wasn't a hook or anything, I was just trying to get the guys back and I popped my knee, but I kept going. So when I came back here, I was mostly focusing on recovering my injury, trying to keep a good mindset, to get here and compete. Of course, working out, trying to always like be careful to not make the injury worse and also get better, because I don't want to like risk like training super hard and injuring even more and missing more competitions ahead, because I have a few other things coming up. So
what do you have coming up?
I have in a few weeks on April 13th I'll be in California doing a super fight at this event called Subversive. Okay. I'm gonna be fighting a guy from Temple called Wes Levine. He's a up and coming black belt, pretty good, good like flexible game, all that kind of style from Temple, we all know. So it's gonna be an exciting match, and I'm getting ready for that, just trying to get 100%. Took the last couple of weeks to recover from that injury, trying to get strong also at the gym and get back to like more and more like strategy, jiu-jitsu training, so I can get ready for that opponent.
Do you have anything planned after the Subversive card? After
that, like I'm still looking on some super fights. Also, there's a possibility there might be a ADCC invite coming. If not, Mo has been talking about a Grand Prix in May with a couple people that are possible candidates for the invite. So whoever would win that Grand Prix would get the invite. That if like you can't decide within those guys to get the invite. And so one of the two, either ADCC, if I get a straight invite, or that GP, which I'm also super excited to fight, the top in the world. So fantastic. That'll be fun.
It's been phenomenal to commentate your matches, both at Copa Elite and here at Copa Virginia. Congratulations on winning both tournaments. It's been phenomenal to watch you compete, for a long time, but especially in the last couple of weeks. Really bring the activity, the great submissions here in this tournament and at the last Copa Elite tournament. Yeah. Look forward to seeing you more at Copa Virginia.
Of course, I'll be back. I'll be back. There's probably some other things coming up. Maybe a Copa Elite to see.
Fantastic.
You know, so
Love to see it.
yeah.
Thank you so much for your time, Gabriel.
I appreciate
Great
you.
matches.
Thank you.